Welcome, Sats Geniuses, to question number 11. And this one is about prime numbers and factors. It says, here are 5 numbers. Write each number on the correct cards. The number 2 has been written on the correct cards for you. Now, as you can see, 2 is a prime number, but it is also a factor of 12. So we can write a number on more than one card if we need to. Now, easiest thing to do here is to write the factors of the numbers along the top. Now remember, a prime number has more than 2 factors, more than 1 and itself that divide into that number. So the number 3 you can make with 1 times 3, 4 you can make with 1 times 4, 5 is 1 times 5, and 6 is 1 times 6. If that is the only pair of factors for each number, then it must be a prime number. But if there's anything else that you can times together to make that number, then it cannot be prime. So, can we spot anything else? Well, you should be able to spot for 4, you could have 2 times 2, which straight away means that 4 is not prime. So I'm just going to put up the top of it, not prime. The number 6, you can have 2 times 3, which also means that 6 is not prime. But I can't spot anything else for 3 and 5. So 3 and 5 are both prime numbers because their only factors are 1 and 5 for the number 5, 1 in itself, and 1 and 3 for the number 3, 1 in itself. So prime numbers, we're definitely going to write 3 on this card and 5 on this card as well. Now, factors of 12. Factors of 12 are numbers that divide into 12. So does 2 divide into 12? If it pairs up with something, if it multiplies together with something to make 12, therefore it's a factor. So 2 pairs up with 6 to make 12, which is why 2 is a factor of 12. But because it pairs up with 6, 6 must be a factor of 12 as well, so we can write that one down. 3 pairs up with 4 because 3 times 4 is 12. So 3 and 4 are both factors of 12. 5 doesn't pair up with anything, so we cannot write 5 as a factor of 12. But 5 is a factor of 15 because 3 times 5 is 15. So factors of 15, we can have 3 and 5. So to cut a long story short, factors of 12 are 2 and 6 because 2 times 6 makes 12, 3 and 4 because 3 times 4 makes 12, and factors of 15 are 3 and 5 because 3 times 5 makes 12.